Hey there, cosmonauts, and welcome to another Slab City update. Yeah, so what's been going on this week? The first part of the week was pretty windy and gusty, so I was unable to do any more work on that truck camper that I was telling you guys about. And I noticed that I forgot to post a picture last time, so hopefully I get a picture of it in here at this point so far. But yeah, really haven't gotten any work done on that. Still haven't talked to the person that I am building it for, and even if we don't talk, I'm still going to build it for or her and her family. Like, they could use a bigger space, and I said I would do it for a long time, and now we finally got around to doing it, and I'm just going to finish it, and hopefully she'll take it. If not, I'm sure I can find some other use for it. So that kind of happened, and then I got a visitor from another YouTuber, Mike from Living Free, and we shot a 4 questions with Cause. So how about we watch that now? Hey, welcome to another 4 questions with Cause. We have Mike with us today. Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I travel around in my truck camper on a 1500 Chevy. It's 1,000 pounds unloaded, and I chase good weather, and I show it to everybody in my YouTube channel, Living Free.
Right on, and I'll link below to it. Been watching his channel for a little bit, and actually when I started doing research about YouTube, mainly the videos that I got to see were his and the Vice video. That was pretty much all that was out there at the time, and so nice to actually have him on the couch and ask him the 4 questions. So, question number 1: what originally brought you to Slab City?
Yeah, I gotta be honest, and it's pretty a popular one. I saw Into the Wild, and I was like, that is a really, really cool place. I gotta go check it out. Then I immediately went to YouTube. There's like 2 videos on it. There wasn't much information, to be honest. I just hopped in my van, which I set up in one weekend, and hit the road. Started filming it. Just came down here, not knowing much about it, and just started meeting people and hanging out. And I really like this lab. There's so many different types of people here and stuff, and yeah.
So that was basically the start of you doing your video too, as well.
Yeah.
Right on. Cool. Very cool. All right. So, what has been your favorite thing about Slab City?
The eccentric nature of everybody and the things that they build that you get to see, you can see anything from a guy walking down the road talking to himself to a guy staring at a tree to a big statue of a phallus, anything. It's so free out here.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. Last free place in America, right?
Well,
Kinda.
The original quote from Builder Bill is meant to mean no money.
Right.
But yeah, everybody takes their own interpretation to it.
Yeah, there's still laws out here and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
And all right, so what has surprised you most about Slab City?
Those moments where I'm sitting around some fire with a few people that were really at Woodstock and stuff. We're real hippies. Just those moments where I'm sitting around a fire, somebody's playing a guitar, and you can't tell by the way they look, and then they sing, and it's just beautiful. And you're sitting there and you can see the stars, and it's just moment after moment like that here. And you walk out to the hot springs with a little group you find at the range and stuff after the range, and just all the little adventures I find myself on out here in the same area of land, and all the travelers coming through. There's nothing else like it.
All right, and lastly, if there was one thing about the place you could change, what would it be?
Is that the hardest one? Is that where people? Okay.
No, but I like the dramatic pause with the vaporizer.
Yeah. Hark, I don't know. I really don't know. even the garbage helps Slab City out because nobody wants to buy the place and come clean it up. So uh, we could have less honey holes. That'd be great. Less flies. Yeah.
That's flies.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a fairly popular one. As well as nothing.
Yeah.
Well, cool. That's been another 4 questions with Cause. Welcome back. And yeah, we did a little bit of stuff for his channel, so I don't know if it's up yet or not, but if it is, check that out. If it's not, check it out when it comes out. He was a pretty cool guy, individual. Got to meet sober. And yeah, we shot the shit about what it is like to be a YouTuber and stuff like that. And then I saw him in a parking lot and did the, oh, don't I know you? Aren't you a YouTuber? Acted like a fanboy. So yeah, that was pretty fun. And also on the same day, my friends Buck and Amity came out, and I was actually expecting them the next day, but all of a sudden I get a text message, oh hey, we'll be there at 4, and I was like, oh dang, all right. So busy doing that. Spent the weekend with them, and like they brought some Italians with them, and it's kind of funny because when they sent me the text message, she asked what was for dinner, and then when she got here and we got to talking, she was like, oh, I was so glad that you didn't say some sort of pasta, like you were gonna feed pasta to Italians. And I took that as a challenge, and as well as some motivation to do a cooking with cause, where I did cook the Italians some pasta, and filmed it all. I have not watched the video yet. It was kind of late and dark, so I hope things semi turned out to where there's some sort of usable footage. But look forward to that. I know some of you have been asking for some cooking with causes and haven't felt motivated, but boy did I feel motivated then. Tell me, just I can't cook anything. Fuck you. Hey there, and welcome to another 4 Questions with Cause. Today we got Buck and Amity with us. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Hi, I'm Amity. I come from Ohio/Georgia, and I am a rambler. Newest term I've learned, or the true term. I'm a rambler, and I love dogs. I like long walks on the beach. I like romantic dinner. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
And I'm Buck, and I'm a musician and marijuana enthusiast.
I forgot that too.
Yeah. You almost have to be on my channel.
What he said.
All right, so tell us what brought you to Slab City.
You go first. Oh shit, I should go first.
Yeah.
My very good friend Critter Quinn, aka Erica Quintana, she plays really awesome music. She told me about this place and all the amazing artwork and like an adventure they'd taken, and she introduced me to traveling. So one day during the summer I decided to come and check the artwork out for myself, and I've been addicted ever since.
And I came with her for my first time, and basically just came here to play music all winter.
Right on. So not the same time, not your. All right. So what is your favorite thing about Slab City?
Well, there's so much. I think I'd have to say the community. When you come here, there's such a diverse amount of people, and most people come here thinking they're going to be afraid. Everybody's scary or new. But you get to see people in their most true forms, and there's not the fakeness. Nobody's putting, well, that's not good. Some people paint their face every day, but that's who they want to be. If you want to wear a dress because you feel like it, go for it. If you feel like walking around naked, they do that because they want to. And I think that's my favorite. Everybody is their true sense of self, so you know what you're gonna get most of the time.
I think mine would definitely be the people for one, and just the difference in community from Babylon to here, and just how everybody just works with each other for the most part, and if something needs to get done, it gets done. And definitely the people, watching people coming back every year and seeing people change, and a lot of it this year is I've seen people change for the better, and it's really fucking awesome.
I don't know. So what has surprised you most about the Slabs?
Well, this is my third season, except I'm not really here, so I can't call it a season, but I'm visiting my third season in a row. I think the most surprising, it's surprising to watch how the land changes, even though there isn't so much here. It still changes. It seems like this year there's a lot more large structures built that I've ever seen before. Which is pretty cool, because that means people are taking initiative and really trying to build something with the intention of staying here through the summer. It never really happens, but that's the intention. I think that's pretty cool and most surprising. I could say like the amount of drugs or whatever, but the reality is that's kind of all over the country, so it's not really that surprising.
I was probably most surprised by I've never seen, I don't think I've ever lived in a place that was this big, that had so many people throughout the community that were just so willing to just go out of their way to help people. So I think that was, like, you get here and you think, okay, I don't know anybody at first, but as soon as you just start meeting everybody, you're just welcomed right in like family. So
You never go hungry.
that was kind of,
That's kinda
I was kind of
surprising.
surprised. I was more expecting to be, more secluded, but it's not.
And then lastly, if there was one thing about Slab City you could change, what would it be?
I like it the way it is. I mean, what would I change? The fucking nope. If you change the roads and everybody drives too fast and dogs get hit, so like even the roads, I want to keep them the way they are. Shitty ass potholes, like
Yeah.
it's way more entertaining that way. So fuck, what do I want to
People
change?
driving on the shoulders, they don't really use the roads.
Right, that's so true. What would I change? I think that I would honestly change the sense of ownership. I don't like fences. I understand boundaries. I understand where that comes from, but I think that sets a separation, and I think that when we start talking about ownership, that we are already separating ourselves and just making us the same as everybody else in Babylon. Not about ownership, it's community.
If I could change one thing, I think I would try to probably just influence people a little bit to try to help them get back on the right path. Some of the ones that are slipping away from us.
I got a new answer.
No,
Come on, just
no,
it's a good one.
no.
I'm gonna say it anyways. I would hope that more people would grow their own food out here. There aren't many. Our friends asked me the other day how many people grew vegetables out here, and I honestly could not answer and say one. So we are in a perfect location. I know that it's hard to get soil and stuff to do it appropriately, but I would change that growing your own food here would be easier. It's a good one, right?
All right. That's been another 4 questions with cause. Anyways, let's see. I really think that's about it for this update. I will see you guys next week. If you like this video, make sure you like it, comment, share it, all that good stuff. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.
Send Cos some money on PayPal so he can buy himself something to eat. Then he won't have to sell his body to Albanian men on the street. We're broke hippies living out in the desert, no money and no shoes. And he may smoke the marijuana, but at least he won't spend it on booze. If you enjoy Kaz's videos with their off-the-grid DIY